everybody, welcome to Tales from Reddit, a series where I read out stories from Reddit. Today, we're looking at r/entitled people. Let's get this on. First story was posted by user Dan Dow. The title of this chapter, EP demands I stop spinning my hat. It's quite a short one, so let's go. This was a few days ago when my family decided to go on a long-awaited beach trip as our usual tradition was stopped dead by the cough cough sniffle sniffle. As a result of cough cough sniffle sniffle, it was significantly less busy and we were happy about that. After we had finished at the beach, we went to the fair that accompanied it, where there were rides, shops, and food. The day overall was very fun, but as we were deciding to leave, that's where our EP comes into play. In prep for the long ride back, I take my brothers to the toilet so they wouldn't have to go in the car. Wouldn't you just wait to the next rest stop instead of letting them just piss all over the car or whatever? I was done before them and stood outside waiting for them. I took my cap and began to twirl it around my finger, when a woman who appeared to be waiting for someone in the bathroom walked over and asked me to give her my hat. Obviously, I said no, the hat is old and has sentimental value to me. She said that her son really liked it and was going to be really upset if he didn't get it. At the time, the boy that I was assuming is her son was happily playing with a toy plane from the arcade, not even looking in my direction. She kept asking again and again, saying things like, I need to listen to my elders, and asked if I didn't understand English, and I began to feel uncomfortable, so I took my brothers and left. Well, if that were me, I probably would have just straight up started to ignore her. Then she probably would have tried to take my hat, in which case I would call the police, give them an apt description of her stealing my hat, and then they would have been like, why the hell are you calling us? And I said, that bitch stole my hat. And then she probably would have said something like, no, I didn't. It's my son. In which case I would give an accurate description of my hat. In which case then I probably would have also had like a name tag or something in said hat. And then she would probably be bitching and moaning about how it's her hat. But eventually I would probably get my hat back. Anyway, that's just me, and I'm petty as fuck. On to the next story. This story is a long one, so strap in. It was posted by Emma Burmad. The title of this chapter, EP made a scene, filed a complaint, and got laughed at. Let's get this on. Hi, it's me again, that Asian teacher that sucks in English. Okay, so background of the story. I'm a teacher at a public school, and since the pandemic, we opted a new way of distant learning, blending learning where there are limited face-to-face class and other days will be either modular or online learning. Where the class is held online, modular learning is where parents of the students go to the school, pick up modules every week for their students, and other distant learning methods. All of these ways is implemented in different situations. We only allow the blended learning if our area have low risk and the other methods are implemented from medium to high risk. We have a voluntary cleanup drive at our school to maintain the cleanliness, where the parents can come to school and help us maintain the school's cleanliness. I emphasize the voluntary part. Okay, so here's the story. Our area is a medium risk, so we implemented the modular learning. Our voluntary cleanup drive program starts as early as 3:30 in the morning, and our module distribution starts at 9:30, since we need time to sort and organize the modules, and arrange our classes to observe health protocols, social distance, alcohol levels, temperature checks, etc. EP, EP mail came into school at 8 a.m., so we are not ready to distribute the module, and here's our conversation. Again, I'm translating. I'm here for the module, my kid. Are we? Hi, good morning, Mr. EP. So we are not really ready for the distribution yet, since our schedule starts at 9:30. Can you come back later? Can't you wait till 9:30? I can't wait till 9:30. Can you just give me my module so I can go home? I'm sorry, Mr. AP, but it would be unfair for the other parents. And I'm also waiting for the subject teachers to give me their modules. If you like, Mr. EP, you can help us with our cleanup drive so you can pass the time. So you want me to clean before I can get my kids' module? Well, if you want, it's voluntary work, Mr. EP. EP Mail said nothing and just got out of my classroom. I'm sort of puzzled since I think I offended him, but it didn't bother me, so I just went along to my sorting. After 10 minutes, some parents that volunteered at a cleanup drive are hanging out by my class. They are tired of cleaning, and I'm distributing some bottles of water and crackers, thanking them for their hard work. We only let them clean for 40 to 60 minutes, just some dusting, weeding, wiping stuff. Here comes the EP female with blaring eyes. No, she's a teacher at elementary school near us, and has some reputation of being an annoying know-it-all and sort of crazy. This is a story that she asked the students to bring eggs to the class for a counting lesson, and kept all the eggs after, and other stuff. Me. Hi, good morning, Miss CP. Your husband just came and left a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I just came here to let you know that I can go to the higher ups and file a complaint because you're forcing these parents to clean to get modules.
Yes, she is now making a scene. I'm sorry, Miss EP, but I am not forcing anyone, and it's voluntary work. You can get your kid's module whether you clean or not.
My husband came here and you told him to clean first before he can get my kids' modules.
I'm sorry, Miss EP. I just suggested to your husband that if he wanted to pass the time, he can clean, since I'm not ready to distribute the modules. The other parents here are waiting too.
No, I want my kids' modules now. You can't require work to parents before getting the module.
Me sorting the modules give Miss EP, even if it's not complete yet. It was only 8:30. Okay. Please, ma'am, Miss EP, we can talk it at my office. Some parents are resting here. We went to the office. Our principal got alarmed with the commotion in my class, so he went by my office, and Miss EP changed her tone while conversing with the principal. Principal apologized, and I gave her the module. I then explained to the principal the situation. He said just keep calm and not think about it. I came back to my classroom flustered, but smiling as the parents are talking and laughing about Miss EP's behavior. I almost forgot about the commotion, and the following week came up. There came a visitor to our school. It was our school's district supervisor. Apparently, Miss EP really filed a complaint. So I went to the principal's office, and when I went there, our principal and supervisor are both laughing and giggling. I went there thinking I would get in trouble, but our supervisor looked at me and said, "So you must be OP. Don't worry, I just came here for formality purposes because a complaint was filed. But don't worry, Miss EP is a cuckoo teacher, and and has filed 4 complaints just this quarter. Just went here to know your side of the story so I can complete my report. You are not in trouble, OP. We all know Miss EP's crazy. Okay. Okay, ma'am, thank you. So there it is. Miss EP really built a reputation for herself, and the EP just went on like nothing happened. And I give them special treatment because, as we say here, you're the crazy one if you mess with crazy people. And that's the end of that story. Well, it was definitely something. I'll give it that. Honestly, I guess I should somewhat apologize because when I was reading out the superintendents, I read it out as an old man, not as a female. I do apologize for that. But as per normal, I usually read just enough to get the gist of what's happening in the story and to make sure that it's at least somewhat appropriate. Not really to get into too many details. Like, for instance, many of the mistakes I caught the second time reading and not the first time, because the first time I was just really skimming over. Okay, well, on to the next story. This story was posted by user Abby underscore Road 69. The name of the chapter is Karen and their brats on the junior football team refuse to get off the field multiple times. This is quite a short one, so let's go. So I'm in a band in school, and we're currently practicing for the next football game after school. But since starting back in late July during band camp, the junior football team has been practicing on the same field as the band is practicing the drills during the band camp, and the parents park their asses in lawn chairs near the bleachers they brought to watch their babies practice. They kept using the argument,
We got here first and we ain't moving.
they don't watch their spawn either, so that results in little kids getting in the way and messing with the instrument sitting on the ground. I even overheard a lady complaining last practice, ranting that,
Why doesn't the band go to the other field?
we can't go to the other field because, one, we use the lines painted on the grass on this field as a training field with yard markers, so as well to help us memorize drills for a while before moving to the football field. For a while, yeah. 2. The track and field people, or people in general, run on the track. 3. The other field is being mowed/just mowed, and going on it will mess up the grass. Going on it, I am having trouble reading. Fortunately, their behavior looks like it isn't stopping anytime soon. Sorry about that little break. I was rereading that sentence because I felt like something was wrong. Turns out, no. Most of the time, it was just me messing up. Anyways, yeah, that about does it, I guess. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Tales from Reddit. Hope you all enjoyed, and like always, have a good day, night, evening, afternoon. Bye.